There is no limit to the amount of good you can do if you don't care who gets the credit. The future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted, it belongs to the brave. Heroes may not be braver than anyone else. They're just braver. 5 minutes longer. We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. Live simply. Love generously. Care deeply. Speak kindly. And leave the rest to God. When you can't make them see the light, make them feel the heat. Peace is not the absence of conflict. It is the ability to handle conflict by peaceful means. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. Surround yourself with great people. Delegate authority. Get out of the way. Work and family are at the center of our lives, the foundation of our dignity as a free people. I've often said, there's nothing better for the inside of a man than the outside of a horse. Government's first duty is to protect the people, not run their lives. Entrepreneurs and their small businesses are responsible for almost all the economic growth in the United States. I have left orders to be awakened at any time in case of national emergency, even if I'm in a cabinet meeting. The best minds are not in government. If any were, business would steal them away. While I take inspiration from the past, like most Americans, I live for the future. Status quo, is Latin for the mess we're in. Some people wonder all their lives if they've made a difference. The Marines don't have that problem. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. Government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem. Freedom prospers when religion is vibrant and the rule of law under God is acknowledged. A nation that cannot control its borders is not a nation. America is too great for small dreams. Without God, democracy will not and cannot endure. If we ever forget that we are one nation under God, then we will be a nation gone under. Evil is powerless if the good are unafraid. I have seen America's best and I believe in her future. We will always remember. We will always be proud. We will always be prepared, so we will always be free. Life is one grand, sweet song, so start the music. Don't be afraid to see what you see. I've been told that my political positions are extreme, but I believe the extreme position in today's world is to advocate mediocrity. There are no great limits to growth because there are no limits of human intelligence, imagination, and wonder. We will always be America, and it is up to us to keep it that way. You can tell a lot about a fellow's character by his way of eating jelly beans. I've noticed that everyone who is for abortion has already been born. You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. The taxpayer, that's someone who works for the federal government but doesn't have to take a civil service exam. My philosophy of life is that if we make up our mind what we are going to make of our lives, then work hard toward that goal. We never lose. I've often said there's nothing better for the inside of a man than the outside of a horse. We will always remember. We will always be proud. We will always be prepared. So we will always be free. A recession is when your neighbor loses his job. A depression is when you lose yours. And recovery is when Jimmy Carter loses his. The most terrifying words in the English language are, "I'm from the government and I'm here to help." America's best days are yet to come. Our proudest moments are yet to be. Our most glorious achievements are just ahead. There is no security, no safety in the appeasement of evil. You can't help people permanently by doing for them what they could and should do for themselves. Do what you can with what you have where you are. If history teaches anything, it teaches that self-delusion in the face of unpleasant facts is folly. We will always fight for the freedom of the individual and for the dignity of man. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. I've heard that hard work never killed anyone, but I say, why take the chance? If we lose freedom here, there is no place to escape to. This is the last stand on earth. No matter how big and powerful government gets and the many services it provides, it can never take the place of volunteers. Never let the things you can't do stop you from doing what you can.